Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is November 2023 Saturday series video number 2, concentrating on the Sparkling Snowflakes bundle. I'm going to move my whiteboard. The bundle included this snowflake tag punch and these polymer snowflakes, and I'm having a great time with them. Absolutely love them. I am using the DSP I'm using for today. Oops, I just dropped a piece, not one that I needed at the moment. Is the Snowflake Magic DSP, and I'm using some retired snowflake specialty paper from last year. So the Snowflake Magic included, let's see, I put them in the same package. This is one piece, and then it has this piece here and this that we are using. And I'm gonna tell you, I really struggled with this. I'm not liking it. When you use liquid glue, you can see it behind this. So we're going to use tear tape today. I might look and see if I have one of those tape runners. I know I have one. I don't have any refills. If I have one, hopefully it's got enough. We'll see how that works. So we'll just throw that back in the thing. So I'm going to end up with those 2 sheets for quite a while because I don't think I'll be using this stuff again. I do have a sample to show you. We are changing it up as this is my sample card. So originally I wanted this to be a shaker card, but I couldn't get the closure to be up underneath here. So we just went with a book fold, just having it open a little bit different. This wasn't quite long enough, or I didn't get it centered in there. So we have some things to fix. I know I'm looking... Oh, the tape runner, right? That's what I said I was looking for. I thought... Do I have it? I don't see it. I don't even keep them handy. I mean, that's how much I don't use those things. I used to use them all the time, but cost effectiveness, they just are not suitable. So I know I had one somewhere with tape in it, but I saw it and it's long gone now. So, oh well, we will use tear tape as I thought, because if you can see, this is why my camera is zoomed in closer. Right along here is where I put my liquid glue around the edges, and I do the squiggle thing here. This hides it well, so I can do that. I just need to stay kind of away from the edge. So I really didn't like that you could see that, like right here. It almost looks like a crease in the paper, but it's not. It's from my glue. So let's get started. Let's play, and let's go over what we're going to need. Need the Handy Dandy notebook again. So my card is going like this. I am using a clear envelope, and I'm going to show you. We're going to decorate the back of this one so that all you have to send it in, your address and stuff, and we're going to do that right on the back of the card this time. We need a card base. I'm going to score this with you. Our card base is going to not be Lost Lagoon. That was a no-no. I didn't like it. We're going with a white card base. It's 5.5 by 8.5. We are going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/4. Let's just do that right now, right? So we are scoring at 4 1/4. Not the dark one. Not this one, the lighter one. 1, 2, and 3. Scoot it over an inch to 5 1/4 and score 1, 2, and 3. So now we have it scored. I don't need that anymore. We're using the Heartfelt Hexagon punch in white. And I have a bit of scrap here. We're going to double punch this here in a second. Let me put my scrap somewhere safe. Then we are going to punch this again with the snowflake tag punch. So I'm sticking this in here, trying to get it roughly even on all sides, and that does not look good to me, so we got to try again. Stick it in there. I could use a little handle would probably help, huh? Little piece of a Post-it note will help me get it right in there. So what I'm doing is I'm sticking it in like so, and it does fit in there. Now I'm going to, if I can keep it lined up here, I'm putting the edge of the hexagon punch right up against this metal plate and looking to see that these are all covered in white, and I'm going to punch. There we go. Believe it or not, it's going to look pretty good. At least I think so. Very creative. Like I said, I'm changing this one up. So then we're going to also stamp on this, but let's put my punch aside because it's used. So that's our hexagon punch, our snowflake tag topper punch, and of course our hexagon punch together. Now DSP. I'm going to cut this with you. I cut one piece of DSP at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I'm going to cut this down and get the other 3 pieces I want for my card. So DSP is 3. You're going to need a piece that's 3 by 5 1/4. You're going to get a piece that's 3 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then what is left, we're going to use the scrap piece for the inside of the card, and it is all coming out of that 4 by 5 1/4. So we did the snowflake season, scrap. We have ribbon. I'm using this silver ribbon. I got at a craft store eons ago. Like, the company is no longer even, it's got a silver tint to it, but it's just sheer ribbon. So you could use white. I just like that it had that bit of silver and a little bit of that elegant trim, that silver trim. So we have 7 inches of both the ribbon and then about 10 inches for the blow. We're going to use some bling and some Lost Lagoon ink. So let's get started. We're going to start. Yes. We're going to start with this, and we need a piece that is 3 inches. So right there. Then we need a piece that is 3/4 of an inch. And that little 1/4 of an inch, what's left, we're going to use it too. Hopefully this time better than the others. So now what I need to do is to put tear tape, and I've got my pajamas on again, my Harry Potter. I'm not getting out of them until later on today. I don't feel like it. So we're going to try score tape on all of these things. So top and bottom, I'm just going to do I want to do around the, I was thinking maybe just a piece, not sure. So we're going to go top and bottom and around the outside. So this is 1/4 of an inch. I'm using an 1/8. Yeah, I'm going to use an 1/8 of an inch for that. We're going to put it in the center, and hopefully it's not going to show horribly. Oh, you know what? Can I take that off? I know what I can do. Let's cut that off since that's a mess. I'm going to stick a little bit here. Now we'll just do the sides. I didn't want it going down the center. We'll go around the outside. I just hope this is better than the liquid glue, because otherwise I don't know what to do, but we're going to go with this. So I was really disappointed when I used the liquid glue on this. That is one reason why I don't tend to buy a lot of the specialty papers. It just happens to be this one just, you know, is not. Yes, we have to get, ooh, there's a bit of a little bulky bit there. We cannot have that. A little bit of bulk on this piece of tape. We can't have any bulk in there. It will show. And I do mean it will show. So we need the 1/8 of an inch piece of tape. We're going to do a piece, if I can find the end. 2 long pieces on this one, trying not to use wet glue. Actually, I can do one of that and one of this one. And that should make sure it's all covered. And then this wee little one, yes, I do want to use it. I wish I could use liquid glue because I could smush it around in place, but it wants to be difficult. We'll use the tear tape. Hopefully I get it in a better placement than I did on my sample. All right. Got all of our pieces. Give them the rub down. Then we're going to get to building this card. So we're going to fold it in half. And I actually cut this for Lost Lagoon, but I just didn't like I didn't like the look of it. So there you can see that's our book fold, but remember it's not going this way, it's going up this way. So we're going to go ahead and just tear tape everything. Ooh, do we want to do it? Yes, we're going to, now don't go trying to close this yet, okay? Don't take the tape off of it. We're going to do our ribbon, just like we did our shaker card. We're going to do our ribbon in here. So I'm just laying down my tear tape. I'm going to need a couple of more pieces. A little bit there. And a little bit there. And this piece I'm going to keep to the side for a minute. All right, so let's get our pieces on our card. So we're going to start with that 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. Remove our tear tape and try to get this in, and hopefully we won't have the ugly lines that I did before. So I need to probably look at it this way to see that I'm getting it placed where it should be. Because once it goes down, it's staying down, guys. All right, so there's that piece. And tear tape works better. Yes, so a tape runner would probably do just as well, and you wouldn't see those squiggly lines. I can see a little bit if I press too hard, but I'm okay with that. Now we're going to put our other panel piece on. And today I have to drive, and I'm not looking forward to it. My back is not a happy camper. Though when you watch this, my back will be happy, so don't worry. I'm going to be good. I tell people, it's just maintenance I do, you know? It's like keeping up with the car or anything. You need maintenance, right? My back takes maintenance. And that's what I do. Oh, that is okay, maybe I will use it some more, but this is where, see, I told you, it shows things. That's where I had that little bit of a goober from my tape. I don't Might have to put something there because I don't like that. Okay, so next we're going to do our ribbon bits. So we're going to open her up, take off those little pieces on the inside of it, and attach the ribbon. I'm going to turn it over so I can see that it gets at least somewhat in the center, right? And yes, I have some extra hang on, but that's okay because I'm going to cut it off now, just on the one end. Now I'm going to add that extra. Remember, I told you I was going to keep this. I'm going to add this here, right there, because this is now for the silver trim that we're going to put in the center, making it sparkly. It's called sparkling snowflakes. We got to have some sparkle in it, right? So there's that. And snip off the extra. And take off the tear tape. And now I'm going to just fold it over. And there we have our little trim, which looks so good. But now I got to get, I got to get all these little pieces off my desk because it's driving me mad. And we have our bow, which we're not going to put on yet. So you're just getting a look at it. So what other pieces do we have in here? You see my hexagon. We're going to stamp on this. We're going to go ahead and do our stamping, which I probably should have done before I started this. So we're going to open it up this way because we're going to do some stamping. Remember, this is also our label. So we're going to go ahead and get that covered with good, beautiful snowflakes. So here's one. Here's one. I'm looking for the large. Oh, there it is. And we're bringing in the Lost Lagoon, which, oh, what a mess I've got here, huh? So, we are going to stamp off first. Stamp off. We're going to put it down here. So pretty, 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 pretty. This one I will have to hand write my name because my little punch I have will not work. So here's this one. Oh, that worked out somewhat. Now I'm going to put the address here, my address there, and then I want the detailed snowflakes. So this one is going here. And this one, see, if I would have had it done it before I sealed the center, before I did this piece here, it would have been 10 times better, but that's all right. So that's the back because this is going in a clear envelope. Now for the inside, we are going to bring back those snowflakes and do some more stamping. So stamp off right there. And where's the medium one? I'm not going to use, I think, maybe I will use the small one. We'll have to see. Find a clean space to stamp off. And then I'm going to go right there. Nope, I'm not using the small one. I can already tell you, not happening. So Lost Lagoon, detailed image, and this is so great. You don't have to fuss and fight or worry about, lining it up. Just, it does its thing. I got some ink there. That's all right. So on the inside, of course, it's going to say, make the season sparkle. Now on the back, I forgot, I wanted to put let it snow somewhere. So we're going to pop that right down there because this would be like our envelope we're decorating. So So we have the inside, everything's done. We're done with the ink. No, we're not done with the ink. Sorry, guys. I told you we're going to stamp on the hexagon punch that we punched with the snowflake punch, and I definitely got ink on me. Isn't that just how it goes? Yikes. This time we are using the small one and not in black Memento. What was I thinking grabbing that? All right. So stamp off. I'm going to come over here, stamp off, and come right there. Now I'm going to come in with the detailed, but I'm going to stamp off with this too because I just want it subtle. Ooh. Boo, 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 boo. Lots of ink on there. Now we're done because the magic, right? I've already stamped my greeting, winter greeting, and I fussy cut it out because we're going to need it. Fussy cut. So I just did a little extra prep work. This is where we're changing it up, guys. So there's my envelope. This is the one I created as my sample, my idea. So here's my hexagon punch, also punched out with the snowflake punch. Here is a hexagon punch with that specialty vellum paper. Now you could use just straight vellum for this, like so. Okay, if you didn't have any of this left over, but I like it. I am also using little bits of that snowflake specialty paper that I fussy cut. These were little edge bits, and I fussy cut them out. And I took my wee little tiny snowflake. I'm not sure if I'm using these in this little tiny snowflake punch that is long since been retired. But these two, we are going to glue these two together, and how we're going to put a glue dot right here. So let's grab those. I'm going to go with the big one because we're going to put a big old rhinestone in that. So you're not going to see it. And I'm going to put a little one somewhere over here on the back. So let's see. I said somewhere over on the side right there, just to help keep it down. That's why I chose. That's why I chose this. So get that unstuck here. And then we're just going to put those, layer these two right on top of each other, like so. Cute. You can see the snowflake cut out there, which is what I was after. So this, because we're going to pop that up on dimensionals, that's going to, so I'm like, this is not going to want to glue to that paper, but we're not going to glue it anyways. We are going to put it down with the dimensionals. 1, 2, and a couple of minis. I think it's going to cover this. So right there, and then another one in the center. So 2 regulars, 2 minis. Take the backs off and stick your nails to it, right? All right. So I want this front and center basically. Love it, love it, love it. So now I can either do snowflakes coming out of this, but I didn't like that. So let's get my winter's greetings down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. And yes, it's on vellum. So I'm using my little bit of tear tape here. Not sure if I need 2 or 1 or how much, but oh, just one little piece will do. Gonna have to stick that aside for now. Give it a rub down. Now remember, we're putting a gem right in the center there. Ta-da! Winter greetings. Now these. Oh, I can use that. I was like, oh, I need to do the glue dot thing. But nope. I'm going to stick a strip. I can even cut that in half. That's what I didn't want it to do, was to fly all over the place. But it's okay. This time I'll hang on to it. So there's that one. I have 2 more little bits here that we're going to, let me see. This one, where can I put it? Like right there. This piece right there. And then I am going to add glue dots. I've got 2 on this sheet that are aching to be used. Those are the ends of my mini ones. Those are all gone. A large one right there. And let's see what we have over here. Yep, one there. That should do it. So, rub down time. Then I'm gonna go ice my back down after this video. And I like these little edge pieces because they're gonna go on the edge of this card. So, and then from there we'll work out what else we want to put on it. Look at all of the backings everywhere. Chaos, 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 chaos. And yes, it bothers me even when I'm not on camera. These little things just like, and they follow me. They follow me in the house. They follow me everywhere. So let's get to look where we went. We're going to stick this big one, I think, right there. Just adding to our snowflake theme. I think this one, I may not need the other one. Which one do we want? Maybe we'll stick one on the inside. That's what we're going to do. One is going to go on the inside. So here's our other snowflake. And these were just edge bits. So cute. This, I'm going to just stick it right there for the moment because we're going to finish the front of our card. If I get these little bits off. Where's my bow? Here's my bow. And I think we're going to do this one at the side. And I'm going to get a little bit of tear tape. Maybe a little smaller than that. Because I want it going across. So we're going to go right there. And I'm going to sneak a little dimensional, hopefully, if I can get it off the backing. I'm not liking that, but we'll get it up there, right underneath where my tape is going to be, just to help keep this down. So rub down time, and I do have those extra little snowflakes, but I might do gemstones. They were just on scrap piece. Oh, that's really cute. So much better than the original. So let's see. Do we want to add like that? Oh my goodness. That, I could punch out that snowflake. We could add that one there. Not sure. Nope, I don't think we need those. So let's just move those to the side. Get the bling down here. Let's get that bling. So I told you we're going to stick one large one right there. And I definitely wanted one with lots of sparkles to go with the silver holographic paper. We need one here and a large one again right there. And we could do one here and one up there. We're going to do little tiny ones. One down here. So much happier with this one than the first one. I could do it. Yeah, we're going to stick it in the snowflake because everyone else, all the others are in snowflakes. It needs to be in a snowflake. And put that back in the package so they don't accidentally get bumped off. Ooh, so cute. So we got to finish the inside, though you don't have to if you don't want to. We could put these in here, but then I would have to do rhinestones. That bothers me. Not sure what to do about that one, but let's see that little strip. I wanted to add this strip like right there. Me not wanting to waste stuff, right? Let's see if I can actually get it where I want it. And the handy dandy reverse tweezers. Could put it on the back. No, because I already got Let It Snow. We could put it at the top. Actually, that's not a bad place. We're going to stick it at the top. Let's just get it a little better centered. Like right there. Ah, I used it. So happy with this card, guys. So much better than the sample. This is the sample. It just, I mean, I had to do a lot of stuff, I think, to make it even presentable. But this is cleaner. It's just better. And I would love to know if you think so too, because I really do. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to show this card. But this is, it took me hours. And I had to go take a break, come back out. I'm like, yes. Because not everything comes out 100%. But this is like 75% so much better than this one. So I'm really, really happy with it. I hope you guys like it. So much better than this one. And the tips on this specialty paper and not showing the glue lines. Tear tape, probably a tape runner. Oh, I might have to break down and buy some of that to go in a tape runner. I just don't know where they are. Probably in my box that says glue. It probably, I think I have a little box over there that says adhesive. And I bet that's where my empty tape runners from long ago are. Oh, is this one? We have a snowflake we could put on the inside. Nope, that is not going to go on there either. On the back. No, this ain't. Well, it could. It can go right there. Remember? There. Now we used it. It's where the stamp is going to go. But, is it like not straight? Got a little bit of everything on the back here. Because this, guys, don't forget, is going into a clear envelope for mailing purposes. Just sometimes when you have bows and stuff, they have to, you know, tuck them in. So there it is, which I would turn that around. But that's how it's going to go in. I will handwrite my name there because I can't use my stamp because of the way I did it. But I am extremely, extremely happy and pleased with this card. So thanks for watching, everybody. And please come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.